Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Asian channel. And today we are going to talk about Russia deploys a new Borei A-class nuclear ballistic missile submarine, or SSBN. A new Yasen M-class nuclear-powered guided missile submarine, or SSGN, but more importantly, the Yasen M-class submarine would be equipped with the Zircon hypersonic missile. The announcement was made by the Russian Defense Minister Andrei Belousov, and he stresses that this is part of Russia's ongoing modernization for their naval, and especially their submarine fleet, to maintain a formidable force for Russia's territorial coastal defense, and at the same time project power beyond Russia's territorial waters amid ongoing tension with the United States, its NATO allies, and Europe in general. The Russian Ministry of Defense didn't specify how many submarines was deployed into service, but we could confirm at least 2. Currently, Russia has also several Borei A-class and Yasen M-class submarine that are also under construction. Russia, which is one of the few countries which has a great submarine technology that could rival the United States, but sadly its fleet was neglected over the years after the collapse of the Soviet Union and the subsequent Russian economic woes in the 90s. Because back then, the Soviet Union has a formidable submarine fleet, so that is what Russia is trying to bring back after they launched their naval modernization campaign as early as the year 2000. In fact, this was the first area where President Putin has focused its modernization effort. Now let's talk about first the Borei A, or Project 995A SSBN. The sub is an evolution and improvement to their very capable Borei-class submarine. The Borei A-class submarine is a nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine, or SSBN. Basically, the sub carries nuclear missiles. Its main armament is the Bulava Submarine Launched Ballistic Missile, or SLBM. The Bulava SLBM has a maximum range of 8,000 to 15,000 kilometers. It can carry 6 to 10 nuclear warheads, and it has a top speed of Mach 9 or 11,200 kilometers per hour. The Borei A-class submarine features a much stealthier technology on acoustic noises, making it among the quietest SSBN in the world. The Borei A submarine is a formidable threat to the US and Europe because this submarine can submerge very quietly and stay hidden within the safety of Russian territorial waters. And when conflict arises, worse comes to worse, and they get the order to strike, they can attack the United States and Europe from Russian waters close to the US and Europe's mainland, giving them very little time to react because Russia is a very large country and has a very large ocean territory that are in close proximity to the United States and European mainland. The Russian Navy and their subs operate in many different seas, such as the Baltic Sea, the Barents Sea, the Pacific, the Black Sea, the Northern Ocean, and the Mediterranean, etc. While the Yasen M-class is a nuclear-powered guided missile submarine, or SSGN, they're designated like this because they have vertical launch system, or VLS tubes, that carry surface attack cruise missiles, but it can also work as a nuclear attack submarine, SSBN. So it's somewhat a multi-purpose submarine. This is similar to the U.S. Los Angeles class or Virginia class nuclear attack submarine, which are both originally did have VLS or vertical launch system, but later Variant incorporated them as well. So aside from being a nuclear attack submarine, they also serve as a guided missile submarine that can launch cruise missile on surface targets. For the Russian Navy, more importantly, the Yasen M-class submarine could carry the new Zircon hypersonic missile that Russia believed could penetrate the U.S. air defenses. So coupled with the submarine being very stealthy, this means it could possibly strike American and European bases or a naval strike group without being detected. The Zircon hypersonic missile can be used to carry nuclear or a conventional weapon. The Zircon has a range of 1,500 kilometers, and it has a top speed of Mach 9 or 11,200 kilometers on a hypersonic glide path, not similar to ballistic missile trajectory. Both the Borei A-class and Yasen M-class submarines' estimated cost is around $1.5 billion. And Russia has 5 Borei A-class nuclear ballistic missile submarines, and they also have a few under construction with a plan to increase their fleet to a total of 12. While Russia also have 5 Yasen M-class nuclear guided missile submarine in service, and a few are also under construction, they also plan to have a total fleet of 12 Yasen M-class submarines in the future. Both submarines are built by the Sevmash shipyard in Severodvinsk, Russia.